Hi, I'm Brock at Wholesale Flowers in San Diego. I'm also wholesaleflowersandSupplies.com. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a simple boutonniere. This is one of the most requested things that we are always asked in our design department.
So to start with, you will need one rose, some sort of filler flower. We've used green coffee bean here, and then greenery. We're going to use a Israeli ruscus for the leaves. And then supplies that you'll need. These are all available at Wholesale Flowers and Supplies. You're going to need 2 pins. You're going to need the small pins, which are referred to as the boutonniere pin. The corsage pin, these come in different colors, white and black. You're going to need a 22 gauge wire. You're going to need the 1/2 inch floral tape. I prefer the light green, but it does come in different colors and does come in other thicknesses. I prefer to use the smaller thickness. You're going to need a 5/8 inch ribbon. This is a sateen, and you're going to need a pair of wire cutters, a pair of pruning shears, and what you're going to do is when you start prepping your flowers, you're going to strip all the leaves off on all your roses, and then take 2 fingers just below the rose. You see how there's a little ball right here? You're going to go 2 fingers down, and you're going to cut it. You're going to pull whatever you're using for filler. We're using the green coffee bean. And you're going to take a few of the Israeli ruscus leaves. I prefer 3. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our 22 gauge wire and we're going to clip it into 3 segments, okay? And then what you do is you enter in the wire through the rose, like so. Make sure to get it in this point right here. Now you can always go in and put a second wire in there if you prefer. And then what you're going to do is going to pull them back, like so. Now, no need to wire any filler or any of the leaves. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our green tape and play with this for a minute, and you'll notice that it gets stretchy and it gets sticky and it starts on itself. Make sure these leaves are up, and you're simply going to wrap. You can practice this a minute until you get good at it, but make sure it goes on nice and even. Okay, now every time you add a layer in either corsage or boutonnieres, you always want to cut off the wire. So here again, we're going to go 3 finger lengths long then and cut this off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to start adding in our elements. We're going to use our coffee berry. Remember, this does not need to be greened. We're going to edit it just a little bit. We're going to attach it to the side. Here again using our green tape. And you'll get better at this as you go. Roses are sold at approximately 50 cents a stem. They're sold in bulk at our store in San Diego. Just pull that off, make sure it's nice and clean. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start adding in your ruscus leaves. I like to do one just off to the side. So do 2 in back, kind of to the side, making sure the tape goes on nice and clean. Then what you do is you add 1 little leaf up underneath the bottom. That way you don't see the underneath. And taping. Next step is you're going to take your 5/8 inch ribbon and you're going to wrap the bottom. Now there's 2 sides of this ribbon. It's a shiny side and a matte side. Make sure that your shiny side is out. You're going to wrap it up under the bottom and then twirl around the bottom. If it starts to get uneven, you can always fold the ribbon in half and keep just winding up the stem. You want to get it up as far as you can, and then on the back of the corsage, you're going to want to cut the ribbon at an angle, and pin it with one of your little boutonniere pins. Now when you pin this, make sure it goes up directly into the flower. And see, that's a nice finished edge and you don't see it. This is the front of your boutonniere. We always use corsage pins because the boutonniere pins are not big enough to get into lapels, and you're going to use 2 and you're finished. And this is the way you'd make a boutonniere. You can always visit us at wholesaleflowersandSupplies.com.